You and your viewers choose who can participate. Tell the label between messages how to put people in timeout. Add moderators to your channel. Okay, that's cool. What's going on, party people? Hey, listen. I've been
All right. Today's
listening
topic
to
is duos.
a lot of things that I
Dynamic.
used to do. Right. So
That's right.
I used to do this TV show
In
a
order for
long
one
time
to
ago called
begin
Holding Court.
to understand the concept of duo,
And for you to
one
understand the
must get down
concept of
to a
holding
certain
court, you have
idea.
to understand how TV was
First
in
of all, dynamic, something
99,
constantly
97,
changing,
98, 2000 when we were
already
doing the
changing,
show. So
forceful, and
we
capable of
we
adapting.
um we started a lot of
That's what
trends.
makes
Like
duos
people
a
like just
pair
go back,
of
go
capable
just go to Holding Court TV show
dynamic
on
duos.
YouTube
A pair
and
is
look at some of my
already
old stuff.
capable
You can go to
of
my
adapting, constantly
420
changing, full of
fellowship
energy, and forceful.
page as well
You understand?
and
I
look
can
at
give you an example of some dynamic
that's
duos
on Instagram. I'm gonna
if I
put the
give
links in the
you
bio,
one.
but you can kind of get
Huh?
a idea of what I've been
Snoop and Nate
doing
Dogg,
and what we've been doing for the
Rock
last
Nation,
20 some years, right? Innovators.
MOP. What y'all, you know about MOP?
You know,
You don't. You don't know about
before
MOP.
people were like actually cussing on
Persistence,
TV,
Red
we
Man, Black
started
Man. You
we
understand?
started that. Now people just
You
kind of
get the point now.
cavalier about it.
Huh?
But you have to do the research.
I want to
And
introduce you
like I said, go back to Holding Court
to
TV.
a project
I've been
put
putting
on
up
by a man, a visionary,
a lot of things on my
who
pages
believes
lately
in dynamic duos
from
and
my
forms
past
creativity
interviews
like never
because
before.
right now this is a third project we
His
into.
name is
And this
MC.
project is E equals MC squared.
This is sir.
Now, today we are interviewing, I'm sorry, not interviewing. Today we are reviewing part two of the Eric Sermon dynamic duos. And one thing that we do not that we haven't put into our category, but I think we're gonna start is cover art, right? Because that used to be a big thing back in the day. You know, looking at the cover, open up that jacket, reading all the producers and all these things. But the cover art that we used to really rock or like was it paid it was like, don't judge an album by its cover kind of thing. But like if you looked at some of the classic album covers like Eric B. and Rakim, um, with Paid in Full, KRS One with Criminal Minded, him holding a gun up, LL Cool J walking with a panther. I'm sorry, the bad album when he had the panther on there. Um, Radio album, that was a dope cover too. So all these album covers that we don't really talk about no more. Because I said that because when I looked at the Eric Sermon album cover for Dynamic Duos, it's dope. He green in the lab. Let me see if y'all can see it right there a little bit. But that's a dope cover. And the Nas album joint too. The cover we already did the album review on that. That Nas album cover is fly. Oh, another thing too. So like I've been studying like what people are doing in today's world because um you got to study. So I noticed like a lot of times women when they doing their thing, they like putting on makeup and stuff. And so my shtick is I'm gonna be brushing my beard every now and again. So yeah, let's get right to it now. I told y'all before we got a 5 tier system where we rate these albums. I already did the first song, but I'm gonna go ahead and play it again, a little bit of it. The systems is we go by lyrics, flow and delivery, production, and that means the neck nose, originality, and replayability. The first song is "Look at 'Em." We already did that one, so we're gonna skip right through that. You can check the first part one of our review. Check what you like 'em. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, Red Man on the hook, Meth and Red, dynamic duos.
Funk Lordian, what's good?
Funk Lordian, what's good?
Yeah. Look, I give a bad name a
I
bad
give a
name.
bad name a
Bad
bad
boy and this
name.
bad boy do bad things. You rap dudes missing the point. This bad aim. If I'm missing the point, and I'm just having a bad game.
If I'm missing a point, I'm just
Things
having a
changed since
bad
the
game.
cash came. I had it way
Man, there's
more.
lyrics in these joints, man. And what work Eric Sermon was doing? Oh, this MOP. We get back to this one, cause yeah, lyrically, It's one line in here. Don't nobody run faster than a nigga with an imaginary going to get his imaginary gun. MOP. So we go 1 through 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lyrics. You know lyrics. MOP. Lyrics is always fire with MOP. Brooklyn. Nobody walk faster than a nigga going to get his imaginary gun. Originality. Of course, MOP got originality. Flow and delivery. Their flow and delivery is one of the most originals. Everybody know they flow. When MOP come on, we know who they are. This is the neck nose. I'm gonna tell y'all later after I add everything up what the scores are. But right now we just listening. $1 billion flow. That's the second song. As y'all can see, we rocking the 420 Fellowship. 420 Fellowship. We also got the Eagles MC Squared. You can go to Capital City Tees and get any of our merch. We got t-shirts, sweatshirts, footwear, and boots. Yeah. Sidewalk Executive. That's the second song on Dynamic Duos. Like I said, I'll give y'all the scores later. I'm rating them as I go along. Last time we got cut off on that song. Start. This one is Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg. Like that. I'm phasing. So, you know what? What? Man, her body so amazing. I love it when she walks like that. I love it when she walks like that. In fact, she got the rhythm of the beat. Walking like a supermodel, body on coke. Snoop. You know the flow is always meticulous. The delivery is always on point. It's the dog. You know, the production on this album, what I love about it so much is that every song is catered to that duo. And he did this project, like I said this on the last one, but it's like Quincy Jones. It's a Quincy Jones type of project, like where he gave everybody their own lane. I don't know if y'all remember the joint with the joint with Barry White. Man, what was the name of that? I can't remember right now. But yeah, Quincy Jones used to do albums like that. Also, Dre did an album like that, Chronic. But I'm looking at that ass from afar. Oh, yeah. See, this is like a party zone. You can play this in the summertime in the cookout. It's replayable. It's original. And what we talked about before on the other live, when I was kind of not that live, we talked about Duly Noted. We talked about like that, the songs like that, like that, like that. That must be Rico Barrino. But yeah, what I was saying about Eric Sermon with this album, he really I mean, I don't think Eric Sermon gets talked about enough as far as like the dopest producers is always Dre, Premier's up there, but I don't think. And on top of that, let's just not just as a producer, but as an MC. And we'll get later on to that, but I'm just saying like Eric Sermon's beats, he kind of like George Clinton was like he brought the funk. And I know that Dre had the G Funk, and Dre has this sound that's crisp and clean. But this boom bap that Eric Sermon has done over the years, and then with this album as well, is just on another level. I really
Number two.
let me say something about
The
this skit.
Power
This skit to me,
Tupac.
I'm gonna grade this one too.
And Audio 2.
I'm gonna give it.
EPMG and 2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
Oh, what babaloo bam balap bamboo. Hip hop.
Yeah, this
The
is a
phrase
skit
is
with
composed of two. Now tell me
Naya,
what the
Maya
fuck am
Crockett.
I supposed to do? The
It's the fifth
employees
joint.
of the year, yeah, we're back to do what these
No, I'm sorry, it's the
dynamic
fourth
duos are known to do. The ERICK, I can spell that too. He's the master of the funk. I can smell that too. When it's all said and done,
We spoke
he's a
about
cruise of two.
adult contemporary hip hop. I heard a few shows before where people talked about how hip hop needs to be categorized. You got trap, you got gangster rap, street rap, you got hip hop, you got southern rap, you got all these different categories. So what I'm listening to and what I'm going to be, I guess, mostly grading this past year is adult contemporary hip hop. Hold on now. It's Conway the Machine and the Game. And this is a duo that I don't know. The hook is banger.
New God form, God's son, 12 rules to my apostles. When I air a sermon is gospel. My blow leave a pretty bitch with a snot nose. My blow leave a nigga chest with a pothole. Congo, gorilla like I'm from Congo.
Congo, gorilla like I'm from Congo.
I sold on Coliseums, my name Colosso. My hoes, Doritos, homie, that's nachos.
Nachos. My hoes, Doritos, that's nachos. Lyrics.
My dick smacking the tonsils. My fans be watching like they at rock shows. My man had a button on a hot pole.
Now look, you got two monster MCs on this joint, and I don't know. This is a duo I never would have. This is a duo I never would have thought of. But that's what I love about this album so much is that Eric Sermon had a vision. Game. Heart rates rise when my essence appear. No sleeping extra fade. I don't wear my hat over my ears, nigga. My influence on these rap niggas like Hennessy. And if we on the same song till they fade out, you my enemy. On the same song till they fade out, you my enemy. That shit like Saucy Santana trying to pull up my academics, me, so stop playing. Like a one-hit wonder's first song before I take you back to the old game with the ball head and the shirt long. I'ma be here after the earth gone. When the ocean dry up. Be here after the earth gone. When the earth dry up. We hitting our fish skills to the earth gone. I was dope. Love it, the underdog still in the drop top. And noble French kissing something in one of them diesel crop tops. Two Cubans around my neck like I got the work. Your last album, so I love the hook on this joint. But listen to that. That's why I listen to Bring Fire. Man, Eric Sermon, man. Like I was saying earlier, Eric Sermon don't get enough credit, in my opinion, as a producer. I don't know if I guess he don't get the mainstream credit, but it just seemed like to me he don't get talked about enough in producer circles around, I guess, the layman. Real B-boys, real heads.
Ricky's truck is having trouble starting. He went to AutoZone, where a friendly
like I said, real MCs know, real producers know, real ones know, down by law cats know, but the mainstream don't. But it's all good. I think this album kind of solidifies, and that's what I love about this joint with Cypress Hill. See how every song go is catered to the MC. You know what? You know what Cypress Hill talk about? Da-da, da-da. This year, and when I say this year, I'm talking about 2025. You don't want the contact. Get that for the fellowship. Body it up. How do you know where I'm at? And then, man, yeah. So far, this album is hitting on every cylinder. No joke, all I do is smoke. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know where I'm from? If you're a Cypress Hill fan, you're gonna love this. If you're not a Cypress Hill fan, you're gonna love this. If you haven't heard of Cypress Hill, do your research. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I skipped one. I gotta go back. Run over my notes again. Yeah, man. Eric Sermon, man. Eric Sermon is just Eric Sermon. PE. How long? This sound like the Bomb Squad produced the song.
How long before we cross that line? Watching this empire under fire, finger on the pulse, yet cutting that wire.
I also think that Chuck D is one of the most underrated MCs of all time. And I think the same way, that's a trip too, now that I'm having this thought. I think that I think they have the same kind of Roosevelt, Long Island, Exit 21 word. I think the same way that Eric Sermon is slept on, Chuck D is slept on, kind of to the same level. Like they give respect on some level, but not the complete level. I'm talking about as an MC with Chuck D. I think he don't get put into the top conversation of an MC because of his delivery. But if you listen to what Chuck be saying, man, y'all, man, you gotta go back. And you don't have to go back. You can go right now. But Chuck D as an MC, I'm gonna put him in my top 10. Argue with your mama. Scrolls ain't reading, Texas ain't writing. Voices and changes, yelling and fighting. Yeah. And if y'all grew up in a revolutionary time or a revolutionary house like I did, then when you hear a message, I get down. When you hear a message from
also big out the partner, Paris Smith, long-time brother from another mother.
Yeah, the beat is always originality, of course. Yeah, but man, anyway, man, like I said before, this album is like so many albums that came out this year.
With background play on the YouTube.
There weren't that many albums Like I'm talking about the adult contemporary albums, and there are a lot of albums that I didn't listen to, but I listened to most of Mass Appeal that came. I'm sorry, everything that came out on Mass Appeal, and I also listened to a few joints that didn't come out. Now, even going back to Eric Redman's album that came out in 2024, Kendrick Lamar, whose album came out in 2024. That's a couple of other joints that came out. We're gonna probably review those as well. I haven't got to J. Cole yet. I've been hearing good things, but I'm going to listen to that. We're not gonna review that one until later on in the year. So if you care. But anywho, let's get back to this. This joint here now is EPMD coming up. Let me say something else about Eric Sermon before we get to this song. Um, as an MC, Havoc. Okay, now Havoc is also talked about. I think more than Eric Sermon. I think Havoc has people talk about Havoc as being more than Eric Sermon, but I'm thinking about MCs who produce, right? Like Havoc and Eric Sermon, who actually have a mean pen game along with their production game. Their pen game and their production game are the same. That's rare. Even with Dr. Dre, most of his rhymes was written by somebody, so his pen game is not even though, but his flow. Now, Dr. Dre's flow matches his production, but I'm talking about his actual pen game. I don't know how many songs he actually wrote. I know that most of his songs was written by other people. So, and that's cool because he always deliver. He delivers the way he expects his artist to deliver. So, his flow is always on point. But Eric Sermon and Havoc, they are on a level of like I can't think of anybody else, any other producers who have the type of flow like that. If y'all know anybody, put them in the chat. I don't know. Maybe I can't think right now. But those two are when it comes to MCing and producing, they cut above anybody in my opinion. Diamond D like that too. He could flow and produce, but I don't put him on a level of flow or production with these two. Just I go by your resume. So let's get into this joint right now. This is EPMD. Test me. Hmm. Mm. This is where the album actually kind of, to me, in my opinion. Well, let's go. Yeah. Parrish and Eric making dollars. Face get ugly automatically. The neck knows automatically. Music, please.
Sound like crossover, you get the picture. More to reality with lyrical scriptures. Back again with the band and Eric Sermon. You want it, you got it, you'll come. Pass the bourbon, no drunk driving or swerving. Get our point guard.
Get our point guard, Kyrie.
I'm like a bet in Las Vegas. I'm all in. Who wanna what the hip hop duo repping the suburb? Ain't nobody up in this bitch saying one word. That fucking hat, that different boot.
That's me.
That hoodie, that underground.
That's me. That hoodie, that underground. That's me. EP,
True indeed, EPMD got a need for speed. Got the pedal down, running top end like pole position. King edition, niggas know my position.
Know my position. Man, listen, man.
Then we roll out, leaving the mics and friends.
Eric and Parrish, man. This weekend, catch me at the Beacon. Look like Puerto Rican. Like, dang. Huh? Well. LL. Huh? You might get shot. EP. Test. Yo. EP. That's scratch. If you don't know, do your research. Do your research. And then he got Snoop in there with the man. Hey, and yeah, he saved the best for himself. Perhaps. Come test me now. Yeah, man. I will play that one again for real. Replayability. Come on, man. Originality, production, lyrics, flow. Come test me now.
It seems to me that
Another
everybody on
skit.
here is talking about duos. And I respect all the duos that have been mentioned.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna let the skit play, but
How can you not have the most dynamic of all duos represented? And I'm talking about a pimp and his alligators.
A pimp and his
I've never
alligators.
seen a pimp without his alligators. It's preposterous. Give us our flowers while we can smell them. Huh? It's the most dynamic of all duos. It's a pimp and his alligators. Understand that, please. And please understand me.
Yeah, and that's another good. Relax your mind and let your conscience be free. Get down to the sound.
PIMP. And I'm
What are we looking at here? Yeah. EP. Come test me now.
Listen, paying $14.90.
I gotta block out those commercials. This next joint coming out is the Dog Pound, the City. Y'all know who the Dog Pound is, don't you? If you don't, I'm not gonna tell you. The City. City, baby. You know flow.
Yeah.
You know when it comes to dads and corrupt. You know when it comes to beats and production. Listen, man. Eric Sermon, y'all better.
We in the city where the big lights get Jimmy got pounds of E double. My dog just riding with me, got plenty just in case it ain't enough. You want more? This is what we got in store, but you on the floor. It's DPG with DRICK. See, y'all don't know nigga, but we do it this way. I'm the headbanging conscious in the city full of danger. I ain't new to this shit. You know we looking for you strangers, better watch out. We bear with them dogs, we bite viciously, intensively. You know we
And really, you know, it's a shame what's going on with Corrupt and Snoop right now. I want you brothers to really work it out. Brothers gonna work it out like PE said.
When you see that nigga dead, you know that I be gunning and I'm all through the city, getting grimy and gritty. Everywhere you know that thing coming really like sick.
Rolling them. City. Listen, man. City of California.
In a melting pot, running from the cops, throwing up the block, raised in the hood, chicken flipping, dipping. This is just a city of guns and drugs. I gotta have it. Automatic cop, I gotta have it. Lions chasing gazelles, the fox chasing the rabbit.
Lions chasing gazelles, the fox chasing the rabbit.
Find a way to get this cheese. Divine
intervention, smoking kush. Let me intervene.
I heard all about it. 1993, couldn't live without it. Just khakis and tees. Nigga, don't act like it's all right, it's all
Y'all know Corrupt is from Philly. Fun fact. In the city. Think of it on phone. Man. Eric Sermon tapped into everybody's chi. He went there with every single duo. He tapped into their chi. That's what's so dope about this. In the city. In the city. Nate Dogg, Crazy Tune, Pac, Nip, Easy E. Yeah. In the city. City. Yeah. What I was finna say was that, or what I did say, what I'm finna say again is that Eric Sermon tapped into the chi of the artist on all of these joints. Like every song is unique. Every song is different. Every song goes with that duo, and I think that that's commendable because most people, I ain't gonna say most people, I don't know what most people do, but a lot of people can't produce for that many people at once. Now I don't know how long it took him to do this album, but I know that the vision that he had, that he I don't know the vision he had. What I'm saying is that what he's done, what he's been able to do with this album is just pure chef's kiss. So far so good. 'Cause I heard his album so many times. I listened to it on the daily, just about, and it's one of the dope joints that came out. I was actually surprised that we had so much great hip hop come out in 2025. It was a banner year, man. And from what J. Cole has done so far this year, it look like it's gonna continue. So I'm excited about this year too. But let's keep going, huh? And shitty. Next joint is the joint I think is with salt and pepper. Oh no, no, no. This one is called Spectacle with Helter Skelter. Oh damn, okay. Damn, yeah. Yeah, this Helter Skelter, okay. Yeah, this joint coming up next, yeah. P. Yeah, yeah, man. This album, man. Yeah. Let- let's get into that. Let's get into that spectacle. Helter Skelter. Another beat. This to that.
Helter Skelter.
Helter Skelter. And listen, P. This is probably one of the best postmasterness flows I've heard. But anyway, P.
Listen, never too early to get it cracking. Transform, eat your food like Shirley from was having dumb ratchet. Curly burn, got dumb ratchet. Anybody get sun blasting. Overdose, you a dope, she potent. I slang rock with a wicked soul of a coke bitch. Flow wicked with gorgeous, and nigga, you won't see rats. You in the streets, nigga, cold as sack. Overachiever, you bitch, you like a golden retriever. You catch a bullet from far wide, over receiver. You know the procedure. Sit your ass down when I'm speaking. You don't talk with royalty speaking. Don't get a bid, but monster. My pen and
Monster.
Sean with me, you monster P. Taking y'all.
Monster P.
You know what's planning to get hot, but you see that hammer, purple rag in the rock. I'm on my Thor shit.
I'm on my Thor shit.
Something incredible. Way ahead of you, it's never cool. We want you to be watching you just a spectacle. Who cares? Basic training like trendsetters do.
Dude,
So drop it, give me
20. Drop it, give me. Drop it, give me 20.
Say the word, drop it, give me 20. We gon' either get this money
Or get this money.
Yo,
You can't rap. I thought I told you.
you can't rap. Overhand lamb, you got slapped. Now get off the ground. Round, they call for round. Click it, hit up the pound. How bars, you ain't devouring bars. Nice grip, you can bitch, no, but confident cars. Off the marijuana, I was out the carnage squad. On the scene queen, we are the champions, Paul. Rap ruler, it's about the gat future. Full fight, the night, do dover. Provoke my ice, pick your bitch, shoot coolers. Good night, Paul, you a loser.
P. Good night, Paul. You. I rap better than most dudes. Most dudes can't rap. P. Bust my nine. Sean Price. Just in time. You can't rap, nigga. I told you niggas you can't rap. Drop and give me 20. 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 More. Get this money or get this money. Man, listen, man. Sean Paul P. It's been so many rappers, rest in peace, that have passed away. That younger than me, older than me. So it's a blessing to be alive every day. I want everybody to just kind of take some time out to Give yourself a kiss if you still here, and pour out some water. Do a libation for those that ain't. But that flow that P had, Big L, Dave, Pasta Noose, um, I know both of them had albums, and Prodigy. All three of them had albums that came out posthumously. I know I'm saying it wrong on purpose, but that verse right there from Sean P was one of the better verses I've heard. Since people have passed away. Rest in peace to all those that we named and the ones who we didn't name. All right, but let's get back into this one. This the joint right here. We on track 12. This the joint with Boogeyman Beats and the Young Fellas.
Haters ain't got 2 cents to give. I gotta watch what I say, cause they sensitive. And these broke hoes know we ain't interested. We let y'all get them calls in expensive cribs. Hoes don't know what submissive is. They down low and no, I ain't Mr. Biggs, huh? Let me tell you what the difference is. I ship them to you, don't care what the distance is. Cause my plug sending his. Work out in each town like LA Fitness is. Better swing for the fences, kid. And you might get a ring or a chain and a whip this big. Y'all snitch the pigs, don't quit your gigs. I'm the one that sold bricks, got rich and slid. Trust.
Gimmicks, I'm standing behind real. It's authentic, they telling me I'm ill.
I'm ill.
Chill. I say what my mind feels, trying to live, but they tell me time kills. Tell the haters
What's up?
No gimmicks, I'm standing behind real. It's authentic, they telling me I'm ill. Chill. I say what my mind feels, trying to live, but they tell me time kills. Tell the haters
What's up?
I know the vibes when people showing the hate. It's still New York, even though he upstate. Either his ride or my ride, the same plate. We both rap and produce.
We both rap and produce. We create. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Just that nice is in my genetics. Name the place. I got money everywhere. I swear, any bank, any chase. My XRP, my BTC. So when you see me, man, I look like a G. Yo, Smash, how it feel when you got Kevin and LeBron on your wheel when they behind the wheel? You got juice, I stand behind still. I can show it or keep it concealed. Death Squad and Trust, you know the deal. No gimmicks, I stand behind real.
No gimmicks,
No gimmicks, I stand behind real.
It's authentic, they telling me I'm ill.
I'm ill.
Chill. I say what my mind feels, trying to live, but they tell me time kills.
Tell the haters what up.
No gimmicks, I'm standing behind real.
Behind real.
Authentic, they telling me I'm ill.
I'm ill.
Chill. I say what my mind feels, trying to live, but they tell me time kills.
Tell the haters what up. Tell the haters what up. I told the haters what up. I tell them haters what up. I'm ill. I chill like my man chills. Oh, you can also get 420 God's Bible as well on Slamapon, Amazon, whatever. Scholar Rock. Nice Musa. Hello. Yeah, this we getting up to the last joint coming up. Salt and pepper. Salt. Oh, by the way, Salt. After she's been putting out a lot of heat and flames. I think she has a new album out as well. Once again, the rap renaissance is among us. Enjoy, dig in. If you're my age or older or a little younger, you can really you can respect and appreciate what's coming out right now. And if you haven't from a young age caught up with what's came up with what's come out last year, this adult contemporary rap, like I said, Mass Appeal, going back to Redman, and like I said, I'll even throw Kendrick Lamar's album in there. Also, Killer Mike. That's another one of these adult contemporary. When I'm talking about adult contemporary hip hop, that's another one that was just phenomenal. Chef's Kiss. We're gonna do a review on those albums as well, even though they were 2024. We're gonna do them, but we're going in backwards order. So we already did Nas. This is Eric Sermon. I can't remember which one came before this, but we'll figure it out, and then we're gonna do that next. And I'm gonna do them a little more frequent as well. get on these lives a little more. So stay tuned. Hit the like, the follow, the share. Smash that like button. Hit the follow, the share. Oh, I ain't brushed my beard in a while. No, but for real though, like really, we want to get as many people talking about MCing and hip hop as possible, because on some real stuff, like hip hop is the only thing that can save the world. I'm working with a foundation as well called Hip Hop for America, and what Hip Hop for America is going to be. What is this? Yeah, what Hip Hop for America is, it's a super PAC, and it's a political group that's going to change the way the things are going right now, because the world is kind of in an effed up place. And I don't want, politics and religion, we ain't gonna talk too much about it, but like I said, hip hop is where we at. So we want to get as many likes, follows, shares, because we want to get people to talk about MCing again. The art of one of the arts of hip hop. They got the 5 elements: breaking, graffiti. Oh, that's what I loved about Nas' album too, because he paid homage to a lot of the elements. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into this album some more. Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper, come on now. Taking it back. Shoo. Taking it back. S&P. And this is adult contemporary hip hop. Block parties. Come on now. Y'all know what we talking about.
Relax your mind, set your conscience free. You're now rocking to the sounds of S&P. Back to the party and back to the.
Don't this make you smile?
Showstopper money, we pulling up in the new drop. When it's duggy to the bar for a few shots. World going up again. Parties on every block. Taking it back, you know we ready. Summertime, hot night, down to the city. No more lockdown, throw the confetti, time for flex. Yeah, I'm petty.
Yeah, I'm petty.
Please grow up, y'all too old.
Please grow up, y'all too old to hate.
I control my fate, cut my own checks. Yeah, I control my fate.
Come on, Pep. Come on, Pep. Come on, Salt. Taking it back. I can't wait till the summer. Taking it back. Taking it back. I can't wait till this come out in the summer. Back when people party at the cookouts or wherever y'all gonna be at the beach. Taking it back. Taking it back. Taking it back. Back when people party.
Respect is in order. Take you back to the days when the Latin quarter used to pop off, the whole city was lit. Don P filled my glass, not crisp. The DJ's only spinning a hot. S&P still continue to drop hits. Ladies say, ow.
Fellas, yo.
Now we're here, 2024. Let's go. Hands in the air, it's a brand new year. Ain't you tired of the tears and living it fair? I promise you, we about to go up and stay there. If you come to party, let me hear you say, hell yeah. From the dance floor to the lobby, we gonna take it back to the party.
We gonna take it back to the party. That's the party. That's my mama's first birthday party. That's my grandmama. That's my mama right there. These my cousins. Taking it back. Taking it back. Back when people party. Taking it back. 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 Look here, man. I ran that back for y'all. Rockwilder. Yeah. Like I said before, we rock hardcore. This song is going to be playing all summer. Block parties. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, you know that song that Mariah Carey did for Christmas? This gonna be the summer joint. Like Pusha was. Come on now. Alright. Now the outro coming up is another Denzel Washington joint, which is also pretty funny. But Dynamic Duos. I stand by it. I guarantee it. This album, I stand by it. I guarantee it. Eric Sermon This remind me of like some old EPMD. I'm talking about like some strictly business type, where every song was a banger, where every song had you in a different mood. So I want to thank you for that one, Eric Sermon. And we're gonna come out with the other video with all of the scores. We're gonna add everything up, give y'all the rating on the album. This was the listening and review. E equals MC squared for the culture. All right. Peace. Tell me what.